Alright, with a new weapon set inside the scene, let's go ahead and jump over to our next set of properties. We've gone through the charging, and this one we're going to take a look at the, there we go. We're going to take a look at the temperature for the weapon. So basically, if you want the weapon to have a temperature, we've had it for with the default. If you actually choose no for temperature, since we actually haven't seen this one, we'll go ahead and see it real quick. What this means is that the weapon won't ever overcharge or overheat, and if that's the case, you can actually shoot as much as you want without ever worrying about overheating the weapon. So normally that would have already overheated our weapon, but if you're just wanting them to go into the scene and shoot as much as they want without worrying about it, then you want to have the temperature gauge turned off. Alright, so if we turn the temperature gauge back on though, just gonna toss it down here real quick. Let's see. So if we want to have the temperature turned on for it, if we say yes to it, the temperature costs 10. There's a min-max level to it, so we're saying that there's a max temperature of 100. We're saying that every shot you shoot is going to cost you 10 points. So essentially, we're saying that the every 10 shots, you basically are going to overheat if you shoot 10 shots right in a row. Over on the right hand side, there's a temperature safe zone. So this is going to actually let you know ahead of time that, hey, you're about to overheat. And then the other option is to say disable on overheat, meaning that it'll completely disable the weapon, no longer being able to be used. And then the cooldown rate is literally just it's subtracting 2 points, going down every second. So whatever rate you want to cool down per second, you can check this one for it. If you want it to be a quick cooldown, you can do like 5 to 10 points per second, and then it'll get the gun down a little bit faster on it. Alright, so that's going to be the basic setup for it. And if you want, what we could do, we could say, let's just do a quick little setup. We'll say the safe zone amount, we'll say is going to be 50. We'll go ahead and do a temperature cost. We'll do a temperature cost here of 20. So it's going to be even more costly to shoot this weapon. And then on the actual, we'll do a cooldown rate of 10. So we have a cost of 20. Every second it's going to cool down 10. But if you go over, how about we say we actually disable the weapon if we overheat. So then it makes it really more dangerous for the player to actually use the weapon safely. Might be a little more frustrating though on one side. So if I shoot, I instantly go to red, but I also go down really quick. But now if I shoot and I go too much, I've already gone straight to overheat, and I went straight to disable, and I can no longer use it anymore. So now it's actually just a useless weapon. Alright, so that's going to be the basic setup for the temperature and setting up extra values and changing those properties for it.